Hey guys, welcome in. I'm Ashley, and this is the HDA channel. I started this channel because I've recently picked up a PC handheld. I picked up this little powerhouse, and it's the first gaming PC I've ever owned. I've only ever owned cheap little laptops, which can't really do much. And to test out what this little handheld is really capable of, I'm parked up here on the side of the road, and I'm gonna record and edit this entire video while parked here on my Asus ROG Ally. So, if you're seeing this video, it was a resounding success. If you're not seeing this video, then I'm just a numpty on the side of the road recording for no bloody reason. So, let's see how we get on. I'll jump back in the car where it's a slight bit warmer than it is out here today, and we'll see what this little thing can do. Right, we're back in the car where it's a bit warmer. So, we're going to record a video. I just wanted to talk about why, as a lifelong console gamer, I decided that I would take the leap and pick up one of these PC handhelds that I had seen all over the internet. Now, the PC handheld in question is this. It is the Asus ROG Ally 2023 Z1 Extreme model. And the reason why I chose this one is because it was cheap. Yeah, I picked it up on offer at Argos for £450. Now, as a guy in my 30s and a father of two, money for a hobby is a bit questionable. You don't want to spend too much for a hobby because you've got bills and children to pay for. So when I saw this come on offer, I decided to snap it up because I had recently had a baby and gaming time was going to go right out the window. So I wanted to get something that I could pick up and put down while I see to my child. And so I went for the Asus ROG Ally, and I've been blown away with it. I've been really enjoying it. The gaming, predominantly emulation, I've been really enjoying delving into the deep, dark maze of emulation and everything that you can do with it. But the jump from console gaming into the PC space was rocky. I just had no clue. I'd never done PC gaming before. And to learn all the finer tweaks of PC gaming, tweaking the graphics settings, which I would say you'd probably learn a lot more on what each setting means when you are using a lower powered device, because you need to fine tune your games to get them to run perfectly. Whereas if you've just got like a desktop powerhouse, you just stick the game on and you'll probably go without a hitch and you'll probably get 120 FPS without batting an eyelid. But when you are using a lower powered PC handheld, you have to learn about upscaling and texture resolutions and find the perfect settings for each game to get it to run great. Now, I suppose I'm quite technical minded, so I personally really enjoy delving deep into the settings and finding tweaks here and finding tweaks there to figure out ways to maximize the performance of the games I'm playing. But I can fully understand if someone who's not so technical minded jumped from, say, an Xbox into the PC atmosphere without the foggiest on what they're doing. Luckily, we have YouTube videos and tutorials galore, which I utilize tremendously. And with the introduction of the Xbox ROG Ally, the lines between console gaming and PC gaming are a bit unclear. So some people might pick up the Xbox ROG Ally and not understand the extra steps you've got to do in PC gaming than on the console, where it's just click a button and play. Now, my experience with the ROG Ally, like I said, has been great. I've really enjoyed it. I'm on the road a lot of the time for my work, so having the ability to play my games in my hand while in the car has just been awesome. I've really enjoyed it. And I've been finding out brilliant deals on Steam and GOG. Is that it? GOG? Games on Good Old Games or something like that? Yeah, they've got great deals. And I've been really enjoying the older games as well, which you can get on these services, which you can't get on modern day consoles. I've recently been playing Hogs of War, which was a PlayStation 1 game. And I downloaded that off GOG. And yeah, I would never have thought of being able to play that anytime in 2025. I've been delving really deep into the Steam sales aspect because apparently every game is just on offer at all times, which is unheard of if you're a console gamer. You're so used to buying games or paying for Game Pass where you don't own the games anyway. So yeah, I've downloaded a bunch of games that were really cheap and I'll just sit in the car and play them when I've got a bit of free time. But when I am at home, I've also found that the xCloud, I don't know if they call it xCloud anymore, cloud gaming from your Xbox. I've been using it. I'm a Game Pass subscriber. I have been for years. And I can honestly say that in the last few months, cloud streaming, especially to the ROG Ally, has gone off without a hitch, right? It's been solid. If you've got a stable internet connection, it's indistinguishable, I find, from just playing natively on your Xbox. Now, if you are out and about trying to use a hotspot, then you're going to have difficulties, just because of the nature of having to use an internet connection to play your games, which is where I decided to go for the PC handheld rather than just a streaming handheld, because I want to play it while I'm out in the car, and to have some games natively on a device was everything I wanted. And I've recently been playing Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, which I've never played before, and I really enjoyed them. They're not very demanding games, so they're perfect for a system like this. Now, when I take my ROG Ally home, I hook it up to a dock and connect it to an external monitor. The dock I used is an Ivanki 14-in-1 dock, and that gives me all the ports I need to transform this handheld PC into a desktop PC, which I also use as a streaming PC. So I can plug in a capture card to my dock and get all the footage from my Xbox gameplay into OBS using just this little handheld. And it's worked absolutely brilliantly. It's such a powerhouse, it can stream in pretty high settings and you don't get any lagging or missed frames from lack of CPU availability, and the RAM in it is 16 gigabytes, so that's more than enough for streaming. But onto the actual device itself, I have had some cons. The micro SD card slot worked for about a month and then it stopped working. And everything I've tried to make it work just hasn't succeeded. So I'm going to assume it's one of those notorious hardware faults that came on the original ROG Ally. But I'm not going to bother sending it off to Asus to get it fixed. It's not the end of the world. The dock I use does have a SD slot, so if I do need extra storage, then that's how I go about that. And ergonomically, I found it very comfortable to hold. I haven't found it too heavy. It doesn't give me arm ache. And I can play it for hours without even noticing the difference from holding it. And the 7-inch 1080p screen is perfect for me. So even if you're playing games at 720p, they still look great on such a small, high-quality screen. And it's incredibly bright. So when I am out in the car playing games, I can see what I'm doing. Even in the blaring sunshine, it's not an issue. Other than the low battery, which I don't have an issue with because I'm either playing in my car where I can plug it in, or I'm playing at home where it's either docked or I've got a cable near me. So it's not the end of the world for me. I probably wouldn't bother upgrading that because a lot of the videos I've seen require hacking and slashing at the actual frame of the device itself. And I've got to be honest, that just really turns me off. I love this thing. I don't want to start chopping at it. But an upgrade I would like to do in the future is to the SSD. I would like to put a 2 terabyte SSD into it. Now with the original model of the Ally, it comes with an M.2 2230 drive, which is smaller than the M.2 2280 drive, which is the longest stick. So I will have a little look around online and see if I can find one, and I might delve into the device and upgrade the storage at a later date. For now, it's fine. It's a bit of a kick in the teeth that I can't just throw in a 200 megabyte SD stick into it and be happy. But I got it cheap and it's functioning, and that's all I can really ask for. Now, to talk about video editing on this, I have actually edited a video entirely on the ROG Ally already. I edited a YouTube video for another channel I use, and it had some hiccups. The occasional crashing of CapCut was very tedious, but luckily it has an auto save feature which saved my bacon, and I was able to complete that project. Recently, I've tweaked some of the settings on the device. So I set the VRAM to auto so that hopefully when I am editing video, it knows how much RAM it wants to use for VRAM that it needs, rather than me setting it to a designated 6 gigabytes and forgetting about it. So the device can choose how much RAM it needs and where. And ever since I'd made that change, it's been very stable in CapCut. I haven't had a single crash actually, but obviously that's on a desktop using a keyboard and mouse. But what I'm doing today is editing on the side of the road in a car using nothing but the analog stick and bumper button for my mouse inputs. So this is going to be fun. I'm curious as to how I will manage it, but I will watch this video at the end, and if I think it's a success, it will be uploaded, and then you'll be able to see that all you need is a very small handheld, and you can then record and edit videos like everyone else. You don't need a £2,000 rig to edit videos. In fact, you could probably do it on your mobile phone. It's probably not as easier, but it can be done. So yeah, with that, I'm going to get ahead and edit, and I'm going to try and get some footage of me editing. I have to find somewhere to prop my phone in the car because I haven't got my tripod with me. So, we'll make do with what we got, see if we can do it on the side of the road. Great. Right, so there we have it, guys. I've just finished up editing the video, and I've got to say, it went quite well. So it is possible to sit on the side of the road in your car and edit a video on your ROG Ally. Thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, by all means subscribe, like, and drop me a comment on if there's anything else you want me to do with the ROG Ally. The world is our oyster with this little powerhouse. So let's find out everything we can do with it. Cheers, guys. See you later.